Let's talk about two things, Dandy's World and a story from me, Matt Reed. First off, story. So, it was my grandpa's funeral, but it actually felt like a party instead. My cousins, Hannah and Kahoo, were there, and so was my bratty niece, Brooklyn. Brooklyn was like a pick-me, always clinging on to Hannah and spending time with her. Hannah would always give Brooklyn Doc the side eye whenever Brooklyn Doc clinged on to her. I walked up to Hannah and I said, "Hi," and Brooklyn glared at me. Like, girl, I've known Hannah more than you, and you just met her. Why TF are you glaring at me? Then after a few hours, we went on the trampoline. I went back inside to drink some Mountain Dew, then Brooklyn came in, bawling her eyes out. I felt a little bad, so I asked, "What's wrong?" And she replied with, "Hannah and Kahoo pushed me, and I was confused out of my mind." Hannah and Kahoo don't usually do that stuff, and I was just confused the whole way. After 2 hours, when Brooklyn was climbing onto the tramp, I said, "What happened before they pushed you?" Then she replied with, "I pushed them." And I was a little annoyed, so I said, "Why did you push them?" And guess what she replied with? "No reason." What? What do you mean, no reason? I was speechless. After that, as I always do, I used my Yapatron A to tell Hannah and Kahoo the whole thing. Hannah was mad and annoyed, but Kahoo was just entertained. Then when it was late at night, yes, the street lights were on, we went to the abandoned house down the road. Brooklyn was scared out of her mind. And when all of us were planning to make a prank, she said, "What are you guys talking about? Lucky, I am a good liar, and I did say something. Sadly, I forgot what I said, but then the prank came up. We all ran away from the abandoned house, leaving Brooklyn behind. She started screaming and crying in fear, but it actually kind of made me giggle. Kahoo went over to her and picked her up. She kept crying until she eventually calmed down. And of course, she clinged on to Hannah. This annoyed me and Hannah very much. But then things got worse, and sadly, I forgot the rest. Second, Dandy's World.
Why are Dandy's World players so annoying? I remember joining a run, and I was playing as Dot Cole, and I said I'll diss, but then I never knew Dot the Brightney wasn't having it. When I was trying Dot to distract, the Brightney went in front of me, and Dot started distracting. I barked, and she said, "Bro, stop, and I'm distracting, go away." WTF do you mean? I literally said in chat, I would distract, and you take my place. She kept distracting, and I eventually got the Dot Twist EDS back to me. Brightney got pissed Dot off and said bro and diss and stuff like I hate you. I didn't care at all, and I stayed silent. Everyone in my team already died except for Louie, me, and the Brightney. When I was extracting for a moment, the Brightney lead the Twisteds to me. Lucky I was using dog blush and speedy shoes. That I started distracting again. The Louie was a nice person, and they said, "Don't worry, I'll diss." The Brightney got pissed out again. They said WDY and bro and diss, and bro dot him diss stop, and she made Louie die. Because LOOEY dot was one heart, and she lead a Twisted to them. I honestly feel so bad for that Louie having Dot to encounter that dumb menace and brat. I was eventually stuck with a brat, and Brightney was still pissed off. I got annoyed and typed into chat, "Why are you so rude, Brightney bro?" And they replied with "Shut up, egg dot," like, what? Roblox, fix your players' language, and QWEL, fix your players. They are just rude now.
You can watch the rest of the footage if you want, but it's gonna take a while. Oh my god, an EDKIT.
Okay, y'all, this is where the video ends. Bow, bye. Yes, ow.